Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Friday Night Bricks. We are up to 271. Reed is running behind tonight, doing all kinds of stuff, trying to update some videos.
Yeah, I beat you in here.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I probably could change that. Yeah, I can change that. But he is a deceased bugbear.
Deceased.
Yes.
Only your skull remains.
Well, probably a pile of gold, hopefully somewhere that. Yeah, so I'll be working on that.
I person in a video game and all their loot just appears.
Oh, like Ready Player One, where it's just the one guy.
Yeah, Ready Player One. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, I'll have to be making my cheat sheet. I didn't get around to that this afternoon. It's kind of a bum, so I got to work on that. So, seeing how as I have two. I actually created two players. I liked the fighter. I'm not gonna lie. Crits on 19 and 20 were good, but with the Goliath Barbarian, I get advantage on initiative. So every initiative I get to roll twice. So I'm like, yes.
Yeah, you get to go first and rage and just run and start pounding people and.
Yep. So the rage lasts 10 rounds. I got to write, 1 minute.
It'd be a reversal of your role. As the wizard, you're staying back in the corner and shooting fireballs or whatever, and now you're like rage. I think it would be fun to have a barbarian and explore that at those traits. I don't want to discourage people from playing a class that they want to be, but I like a variety.
Well, I like the class I was, so.
The wizard. Yeah. Well,
I can't help it if somebody just, gets a little reckless with their sword, I don't know.
We're high level now. High stakes.
Well, I wish we acted like we were high level. I mean, obviously, now the thing is, though, guys, there's a map. There's a map. Okay. There's a map. Okay. Yeah, Reed, there's a map. What does that mean? There's a map. So let's play the map. There's a reason for the map. Obviously, we cannot play the map and someone else can die and start a new character. I'm sure everybody wants to learn new characters.
Well, as a barbarian now with lower intelligence for real, instead of this really smart bugbear thing, you can be like, I'm rolling first. You have initiative. You can just do whatever you want. First,
we're gonna just go in and kick butt. We're gonna kick butt every time. We're gonna do it every time. There's no mercy.
I was probably gonna use a normal ice bear without the bear head, and it looks like a barbarian.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go hunting. Oh, I'm sure I've got tons of figs. I just gotta go digging. So. I got to go digging. I was working on the critical bricks thing, and I'm looking. Oh, that's right. 15 was in person. So I'm trying to look for pictures and all kinds of stuff. So, trying to update the video. And that's what I was.
I like that one with me. Yep.
So I had to update the video. I mean, there's going to be something extra added in. So let's hope everybody enjoys it. But
gonna pop the chat in here. Jeff's watching on YouTube. Hey Jeff. Bricklock is over on Twitch. What's up, Bricklock?
Yeah, I gotta master that one of these days.
Jude is on the YouTube.
So so I just make movies, save it to the hard drive.
Yeah, I've been too busy to think about anything else. Work is driving me crazy. Tried to de-stress a little bit today. I'm ready for the weekend.
Ready for the weekend.
You're glitching out on me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's your audio.
Invites went out.
Is Reed glitching for you, Larry?
We'll see.
What's up, Larry?
I'm glitching.
He's glitching.
I'm glitching.
look like you're glitching.
Hey, hold on, I'm gonna close a couple things here.
Hi, Eric.
Yeah, because I'm trying to do something right now. That's the problem.
Oh, don't do anything.
I'm gonna turn my video
Whatever you
off.
do, don't do anything.
What's up, Larry? I know you asked a question real
Less
quick
glitchy
there
for me. We'll see.
about the revolver you guys picked up.
Yeah.
And I just looked at revolver stats, and it's like, yeah, there's.
And it wasn't like a special anything.
The gun itself wasn't magical because of the person that possessed it. It had some other properties.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. And how much ammo came with it?
That's a good question. That's something not be in here.
Yeah, see, poor Larry's not gonna have any more fire arrows for his bows.
No,
now.
I can't light my own arrows until I hit like level 13 or something.
It's a 6-shot revolver. So and once it's loaded, you have 6 shots.
Once I do this, I got a couple things I'm gonna do, and then I should be good.
Come with enough ammunition to build them twice.
That, or I mean, it's something where you'll probably have to make it, I guess, or purchase it in town. Something that's probably something you can get at like most of the.
So
I'm guessing with the gun.
She had 12 bullets. I don't know how many she used.
She was doing a lot of firing from range, but she's probably using a rifle for that. So.
Well, yeah, the hunting rifle has different ammunition, I believe. Because that's a 5-shot.
Let me see if I can. No, let me see if I kept track of the pistols. You know, as I got closer and closer to dying, I might have been not paying as much attention. So. She used it. She used. Who was the one that had it? Goldie.
Yeah.
Who had the rifle? Goldie had the rifle, or had the rifle and the pistol.
I'll say, let's see here. I don't keep track of damage.
She pulls out her revolver. Oh, she actually even.
I mean, she had 4 rounds. We had at least 4 rounds of combat. 5.
Well, she pulled out her revolver in like the second or third one, I think. Let's see her 1. I have her pulling out a revolver in like probably, let's see, round 1, maybe the start of 3, maybe. And she shot me at me twice
at range,
and then she used her hand axe because I think, because Brickwinkle
got knocked out of her hand early.
Yep, right at the start of 4. So.
She may have only used it once or twice.
Twice, 2 shots. She shot me twice. So, okay, so let's see. Now I gotta do. Let's see here.
So 10 bullets.
I gotta do MP4. Which one? Wave to MP4.
A lot to keep track of.
Nah.
I just don't try to track everything. I just figure it out later. So yeah, D&D Zizu, we are playing tonight. So in 2 hours, less than that, we will be on my channel doing Critical Bricks. We are coming to a head on a Feywild hunt. Actually killed off Reed's character last week. So if you want to watch my first kill as a DM, yeah,
It's such a mean DM. Can't believe he.
Now you know. It's reciprocal. You guys pissed me off.
I can't believe he killed me.
I didn't know for sure, but you definitely pissed me off.
Well, I guess like
You're glitching again. Can't hear you.
it's fine.
Mayo's here. What up, Mayo? It's your boy, JP. Hope you're all right on that side of the world. Denmark checking in. Yeah. The first of many. Players get cocky. I'm living and learning this Dungeon Master experience.
It's not cockiness, it's stupidity. Our Dungeon Master makes maps, we don't use them. Yeah.
That was I don't know. That was more cocky, I think. Stupidity. Now you know.
Hey, I'm in the back, so in the end, I'm not being cocky. I could say the rest of the party's being cocky. I wasn't. I just was doing my job in the back of the party, and she came up behind me. So, I was doing my job.
There's.
Oh God, why can't I just?
Yeah, I don't know. I try to be upfront with you guys so that as we experience them. Maybe some people like questions about how many, like Troy asked, how many times did we derail my mission and take it off track? And not really at all. That was probably the first real big derail. Was you guys walked around a whole arena that I had made. So everything else I've used or forced you to use or put enough clues down there to get you to use whatever Lego maps I've been using. Poor Reed. Maybe he can come back somehow, fuse a spirit with a weapon or something. Yeah. So my cop died in the Fey Realm. Fey Realm's pretty kooky. Strange things, wild things can happen.
Dang, I might have to play 2 characters. Oh my God, I can't say
I don't want to spoil anything, because you guys aren't. I don't know.
Okay, let's see. Let me get up here real quick. Here, hold on. Let's see here.
Things could happen.
Critical bricks.
Try not to spoil anything, and then I don't know. I feel like I'm spoiling something if I give you guys a tip and lead you. You should go here. Somebody should step on the chessboard. So then I sit there silent and you do something else completely. Oh well. On vacation. Nice. Enjoy some time off. I don't know, Jeff Snavely, what the rules are for when you re-roll a new character. Yeah, you could start at level 1, but I've seen characters pretty much be at the same level right away in other shows, I think. Or you don't know because they don't roll the character right in front of them. So I was going to offer Reed the chance to just play a different color character at the same level. What do you guys think? I don't know. Obviously that's one choice. Roll a character and be level 1, but then you're this weak level 1 guy versus all these other level 7 guys now. That doesn't seem fair. Maybe I should look up some tips. I'll have to do that later when I'm not hosting the show. I guess
Sorry, I'm just trying to do something here, and I'm trying to find the right one. I want to update the wrong one. That would suck. That would not be good. For one reason, it opens recent on one of the other ones, but it's not opening recent on the other ones. Oh, quick access. Okay, that's why. What do you mean recent files? Nothing?
Anyway, I'm going to put a Lego set together. This is a retired elves set. And it has the Goblin King. And it has some blue frenzy looking bears and stuff. Fey creatures. We need some more Fey creatures. You guys are in the Feywild. So I'll dragon, and it's a dragon, so you can't go wrong there. This one's been sitting in the backlog. I believe it's the only elves set that I have that is not opened. I may have had one or two or three. Not too many, actually. Some of the pieces I've shown lately, all the baby dragons and stuff, were like bulk parts that were in a bulk like event support from years ago when these sets are like came out. Let's see here. 2017. This is 2017. So I hope that wasn't worth I hope that wasn't a $300 set. Oh well. We got one bag, two bag, three bag. We got some. Where's the other? Dragon wings. Those are always handy.
Where the hell is the new file? Oh my god, this is such a. Please tell me I downloaded it. God damn it. I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, Reed's about ready to lose his mind. I could have sworn I did that.
All right. Bag number one. It's got the Goblin King. Oh, he's got a cape too.
Nuts.
Translucent purple pieces. Get another one of these guys. I bought like a dozen or 2 dozen of these, different colors. Let me get a little thing ready. Yeah.
Of which one?
These goblins from elves. I got a couple.
I have a few of those floating around. I think I've saw a few of the sets sitting around somewhere too. Let's try this again. Maybe I didn't download it.
So let's see what we get here. We get one of these guys. Check. We get.
Well, I mean, in the end, Jeff. I mean, if I had to start level 1, I'd probably just say, okay, I guess I'm taking a break because I'll have to play on level 1 all by myself because I'll have to go back through all those go through some different adventures because that's kind of the kicker. Is if you start at 1, I mean, you can't really play with the group you're at because you'll be dead every time you go into an encounter. So
you could be, yeah. That's where I don't know what the rules are. I mean, I'm the dungeon master, so I can make up my own rules. So I was like,
that or I have to just sit out until someone's got a resurrection spell.
We're all trying to learn. We're all trying to learn how to play right now. So I want you to be back in the action. Just roll a different character and stay the same level. That sounds all right to me. Whoa, this cape is purple on one side and red on the other.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Bricklock, you mentioned that. That's kind of funny because actually I hadn't emailed Jesse yet. Actually, I was playing too the other day, playing with stuff myself.
He's
that was
working on
only
that
about
base
an
plate.
$84 set there, Jesse.
84.
Yeah.
There's the Goblin King. That's worth it to have these figures and a dragon.
Sure.
That cape is unique, and
Yeah.
it's another little Fey wild bear creature. I think there's a baby one in here. It must be in a different bag, or maybe it's in here.
That's playing. That's playing with, because I mean, I couldn't remember what we were talking about when you were saying different size plates for like tiles and stuff, So it's kind of I was playing. I was playing before I started a new dungeon project.
There's a baby one.
Oh, cool.
That's so small.
Hey, Jesse, those Game Master books that you got, did you get them in a set?
They weren't a set because I was buying them
Just one at a time?
as they came out, and then they started making more and more and more. So definitely there are sets now.
Yeah, I saw there's a 3-book set on Amazon that I have it on my wish list for the family. So
there you go.
If anyone was going to get it for me, otherwise I'm just going to buy it. But my allowance was drained because of the world.
Yeah, I'm still splurging and getting more content to play around with. So
look at all those books up there, man.
Recently, I got this from the summer 40% off digital bundle and hard copy.
Nice.
So if you can get them straight from Wizards of the Coast, you can get the digital content and use it on D&D Beyond.
Oh, that's extra cool.
So yeah, extra cool. If you get these books, don't just go straight to Amazon. Just go Wizards of the Coast so you get the digital content. Reed's changing the subject.
Well, we're still talking dungeons. That's my new project. Building a board so Guy Himmer doesn't have to bring his from California. So that's what I did the other night. I was working on that, building a board, a dungeon board. Okay,
so what
can be cool. Video is done.
Yeah, because I was in a store and I saw the NPC book, and I was flipping through that. I'm like, oh my god, I got to have this, because I was playing the other night with the kids, and they did to me what we did to you, and
it's gonna happen.
I'm like, you guys get back to town. You're really tired. You're so tired. Hi, Haley. You are really tired. They wanted to go shopping.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, really, seriously?
I'm not ready for that.
I'm like, I wasn't. And
that's why I had all that
prepared. Yeah.
That's why I had all that basic stuff built months ago. I had a tavern. I had a little shop. I had my wizard's tower. I had my crypt. And then I started building little parts of those towns so that I could actually modular them around and do that Presto Changeo adventure, which was kind of the beginning of a whole town scene. Yeah, it's a lot of prep.
It is. It's really tough when you're like, okay, I need to come up with, an entire scene, in a shop and a character. And
you don't. I mean, shopping. You don't need a scene. If there's no combat, you don't need it.
Well, I didn't build anything, but I had to come up with, the theater of the mind of it, and describe the shop, and because they were looking for specific things, and so I had to, kind of describe.
Did you let them
buy? Not finding anything and all that, and then
and then
they're like asking for magic items. I'm like, oh crap.
Yep.
So
that's what
unfortunately, my daughter had gotten me the box of the magic item cards.
Oh.
So I grabbed 3 at random.
Oh no!
And like, you know, so the shopkeeper goes in the back. He brings out a pouch, and it's got like 3 magic items, and I describe them to them, and then I'm like, oh crap, how much are these things going to cost? You know?
Yeah.
I had a hard time finding that. That's kind of tricky, trying to come up with the cost of.
Yeah, that's
items.
a whole nother thing. They don't. I think they give you a suggested value for table A, table B, table C.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
it's very incremental, like thousands of dollars as you go.
Oh, yeah. I want to say that one of them, as I looked it up, it was because it was kind of it was a very rare item. And so it was saying, you know, this thing needs to be like 10 to 15,000 gold pieces.
Right. And at that point, do you even want to present the option that they can't afford, because you know what the next step is? They're going to try to steal it.
Right. I thought about that, but ultimately I played it out, and they didn't really, you know, I let the dice kind of do the storytelling, and ultimately they left and went to the inn and went to sleep like I wanted them to do, and then wake up for the next adventure.
Yeah.
Which is it's a module that comes in. They came out with a second starter set, Dragons of Stormwreck Isle, which is a really good module for like level 1 and 2 characters, and it gives them a chance to have, like, I think there's 3 or 4 kind of things they have to solve before coming up with the big solution to the thing. And ta-da!
I just saw Haley's comment.
Yeah. And then they can kind of, again, solve the mystery of the island and have fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much help I could be, but if you ever want to pick my brain.
Oh, there'll probably be some picking. Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell you, like, I have all those Game Master books. I could tell you, but you're making your own logic, you know, like I need some NPCs because there's not enough this and that. And I think that book is probably also good for random caverns and stuff.
Oh yeah, because there was is it the same book that has the NPCs that has like the locations and everything? There's another one that has just a whole bunch of like.
Yeah, it had small town. Well, it's mostly NPCs, outskirts, outposts. These are all people, though. Side quest generators. There's probably another one that's, I want to say it's random encounters, maybe?
Yeah, I was looking at that one too, and that was pretty cool. That one's got a bunch of maps and.
Yeah, this one's got taverns.
Nice.
Taverns, inns, shops, guild halls, temples, tombs, crypts, homes, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
so,
I think I need that one right away.
In case you
I've
want
got a whole town to build for
homebrew something. They take a left turn and you want to do something.
Yeah.
And then try to get them back on track. Yeah, you can look up stuff in here. I mean, and then it's or it gives you a variety to homebrew added in on purpose. Like you're gonna have a pit stop on the way to whatever that adventure is.
Yeah.
It might help them level up.
Yeah. Because that's you know, they want to. Because when I was doing my session 0, just kind of find out, it's like, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to do like a lot of combat? Do you want to do a lot of role play, a mix of the two? They're kind of like, oh, they kind of leaned a little bit more towards the role play thing. So I'm like, okay.
Oh boy.
Nikki's here. Hi, Nikki.
This one has Presto Changeo in it. So you've done that. You could run it having been through it. With the feet fest and all the challenges.
Yeah.
The potions go crazy.
Dead toddlers.
Yeah, your favorite adventure. See what your family does when they come up against flame spitting.
Of course, I already told him that story. It's probably gonna
maybe
I mean, I could come up with something else that's kind of the same thing. So I've been talking to
there's
Zach.
enough randomness that you roll for different stuff at different times.
Oh well, yeah. There's so much good content out there. There's a couple of YouTubers that they give basically this one. I don't know if you've ever run across Ginny D, and she's got like here's an entire character for you to use in your game, and she tells you the whole story of this person and what they do, and she does it all in cosplay. She's a big cosplayer, and I've run across a couple people that do that and have some free stuff, free encounters or free NPCs or whatever. But
that's it. Yeah, keep watching that stuff.
So I was talking with Zach Benson, and Zach is Brian Benson, who is part owner of Brick Slopes. And we, on Monday before we left Brick World, we were hanging out at the mall with Cody and Ben and his wife and a couple of the other guys. And we're going to do something D&D related at Brick Slopes. So I don't know if you'd be interested in doing like a workshop with me on how to take Lego and D&D and have fun with it. He is actually he's like a DM for hire. He actually, I think people pay him to be their DM.
Wow.
And so he's got a big D&D
everybody wants to play, but nobody wants to be the dungeon master.
I know, right? I'm like, how lucrative is that? Because that might be fun. But anyway, I just think about it. I mean, you don't have to give me an answer now, but we were thinking about, there were a couple of things we were thinking about. One was, that workshop where we talk about, hey, D&D and Lego are perfect together because you can use your Lego as your miniatures and you don't have to go out and buy all that stuff and paint all that stuff for it to just sit on the shelf all the time. Lego's better because you can reuse it. Mm-hmm. But he also wanted to probably actually run some games. And we haven't talked much about that. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool, I guess. What did you have in mind? Because I'm trying to think if you are doing kind of an intro to D&D for the public, what does that look like? I mean, how many people can you get in, sit down, and show how to play the game? I don't know. That's up to him. But anyway, I was going to throw that out there because I know we might want to play while we're out there.
Yeah.
We won't go through, but
I still got to buy my ticket. Well, my plane ticket. I've got the registration, I'm pretty sure. I just haven't booked a flight. And that's the tough part with me is you throw more stuff like doing a D&D panel, and that means do I bring things related? And I'm flying, and I'm maxed out with this thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, since I'm driving, we can get together, and I can bring as much as we need.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't working the way I wanted it to work. Oh, crap.
What you doing, Reed?
Reed is making his cheat sheet for his new character.
So
Actually, and as what kind of what Jeff was saying, Jeff, it's not starting with everything I had. I mean, it's a new character, level 7, and the only thing Jesse gave me was an armor, and that's it. I mean, I'm starting it's like a new character. I mean, he's got the starting goods that you get when you start the game. I don't have anything special. I'm hoping that maybe I can say my character had a connection to my cop, so maybe when I meet up with these guys, they can say, "Oh, you knew him? Oh, well, we picked up all his gold when he died. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know what to do, Jeff. I haven't watched a video.
We bury it with my cop, and when he gets resurrected, he's got a coffin full of gold pieces. Woo!
Oh, we're looting your ass. Don't worry about it.
Maybe my cop cast invisibility spell on his gold pieces.
So, I mean, I suppose you could start at level 1, and then as long as you hang back and don't die, you'll gain a lot.
With this party, you'd be dead.
You kill one big thing at this level. Like, you guys made 3,900 experience points from one kill.
Wow.
So that would bring you from level 1 to level 4, like, immediately. You just have to not die.
I mean, personally, I'm for just bringing him in at the same level, just so for game mechanics purposes alone.
I think because we're all beginners too. It's debatable still on that fact. Like, I want everybody to have the same experience. But it is a little bit of cheating the learning of the character because you jump right to level 7.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
as the journal holder, I mean, I can go back and look at how we did good or bad or piss poor with our fighters and our tanks. So in the end, I mean, it's kind of things where I've played all the characters in all the stuff I've played. I mean, I've got World of Warcraft characters. I've played all the different races. I've got the old D&D on the Commodore. So in the end, I've played all the different things, and you know where they need to rank and where they need to stand in line and everything else. I mean, in the end, I can do it. I mean, it's just like you said, it's learning something different. You have to just jump in and you have to learn it quick because you're level 7.
Yeah.
So they're anticipating. That's why I'm making my cheat sheets. That's why my wizard had a cheat sheet. So I had everything at my fingertips. I could do, and when it was my turn, I just shoot. I'm doing this. It's a matter of just kind of knowing what you can do, have everything at your fingertips, and then just kind of.
I think for the sake of this instance, and it wasn't. I don't know. This is what I'm going to do this time. I can't say that I'm going to do the same thing next time, but I will try to let you guys know what my plan is. You start at half the level because that's not. An option. Yeah.
You can put them in at level 4 or 5.
I think level 1's way too
fragile.
Yeah.
It's fragile, but at the same time, like I said, you after your first encounter, you'll level up so fast.
If you survive.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I've been doing experience points like in a balanced fashion either. I could be divvying them up to the party, which mean it would take 7 times longer to get as far as you guys did.
Yeah.
But as fast as we're going, it does seem like maybe we're leveling up a little fast. Looking at message boards and posts, let me put Jeff on Jeff's comment up here. Whoa. Replacing dead characters. Some start at the same level. Some start one level behind. Some start at level 1.
I could start at level 6. That's no big deal. or 5. I mean, I don't care. I mean, if I start a couple.
Let's do that. I've heard that. I think I've heard that too. You're one level back. It's going to be hard to track any other way. And maybe we'll do a side mission with you and somebody that'll get you caught up.
I was going to suggest that earlier this week, but
because I don't want players just going all willy-nilly like, yeah, I died. Oh, well, I'll just roll a new character and poof. Same level, same everything. What I've done in the past, Denmark, basically make him a captive. He finds his equipment in a treasure pile. He would be leveled with everyone and then really doesn't get in. Easier time.
Get an easier time. What is up, Nate?
Basically make him a captive.
Well, we were talking about how I was actually going to be discovered anyways. I liked what we were working with that when we were talking.
Yeah, we'll introduce your character tonight as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's always a fun kind of part of the game. Not when you want to avoid the.
Ironically, I was gonna say we could have done. I was thinking of trying to see what Larry's schedule was. To try to do like a one shot earlier, and said that because as a Goliath, a ranger could have been hunting up in that upper area, like Larry, and had met me off chance somewhere on a previous adventure, and then when he kind of like, oh, do I know you from somewhere? Type kind.
Yeah.
That was a thought.
Yeah. Well, if we had an off week, maybe we can do a rewind like I did with Larry and Nikki.
I just need to go back and see if
Big Nate saw the Magneto comic Mosaic today.
So,
you see it out at a brick convention. Yeah, the other parts are in Minnesota and Denver and Massachusetts.
Well, I'm in D&D Beyond, so I'm using that as to make my cheat sheet. Where do you want me to start? Am I going to start like 5, 4? Where do you want me to start?
1 back. I like the idea. So, which is ironic because you guys just went from 6 to 7. So just why don't you start at level 6?
Okay.
You'll still have plenty of like learning to do for that character.
Oh,
about rage and stuff, and it'll be fun.
It won't take that long.
No, out of all the characters, fighters and barbarians are probably the easier ones to figure out.
True.
Thief is pretty easy.
So what does that change? Just hit points?
Rogue, I should say.
He just changes hit points. I think it just changes hit points. 6, 3, 7, 1, 4.
Well, there might have been a feat or something that also adjust auto. That's what's cool.
No, actually in mine, I think in the fighter, I think there were 2 raisings. In the barbarian, I think it was an earlier one farther down. I think I can go back here and look. I'm pretty sure it just changed my hit points basically.
Yeah, definitely will change your hit points. That's when you know it worked.
It just dropped it by 9. So let's see. Print screen.
1 dice roll.
Let's see. Paint. I think I pulled everything from there, didn't I?
Well, this ought to be fun.
Save, paste. Okay. Let me look here. So if I go to manage my guy here, I think because I want to say when I was looking at it, I want to say it was like 4 or something. Level 4 or 5 was where we had our feat or proficiency thing.
I built that.
Ability and score improvement was at the 4th level. So 6th level, I got mindless rage. 7th, I would have just got the feral instinct. So,
feral instinct. Yeah, all that stuff is great, and but yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot all at once.
Well, that's why I've been kind of playing. I've been trying to master it. Let's see. Let's take this off. Let's see if I can redo this again.
All I know about
Which one is
rage is once you rage, you need to attack or get hit to continue to rage. If you spend a turn and don't attack and don't get attacked,
Yeah.
use the rage.
If I'm a barbarian and I don't attack, there's a problem.
So now you got
Because that means I might just attack a tree just to attack a tree.
hit your head against a tree.
I'm just gonna attack this tree. I'm hoping I don't make a mad squirrel or anything, but you know we'll.
It's one way around it.
I'm just trying to cut and paste some of this stuff so I can.
So for, Jesse, for my level up, nothing really spectacular. Nothing to really keep track of. The only change that happens for me at level 7 is my my archetype.
Yeah.
Changes something I can do with my companion. So now as a bonus action, I can have my wolf do, it can't attack, but it can do some other things. And the attacks, if I ever decide
Right.
to have my wolf attack, they are now magical attacks.
Right.
But yeah, level 7 was kind of like a wah, wah. Nothing really super cool.
I do like the fact that I do have advantage on initiative, so that's going to be kind of nice.
Did you decide on 10 bullets?
Yeah.
Okay.
Delete that.
I would probably say even though I'm proficient with ranged weapons, this is going to be an unfamiliar weapon, so I'll probably have to take some time to kind of like attune to it, so to speak. Hey, Brick Enforcer's here.
What up?
What's up? What's up? I'm not building quite yet. I brought some stuff to build. I need to build some stuff for my ice bears and stuff. Have been working a little bit in stores trying to get some stuff done for me. I did build this down. You guys will laugh about this. If I can do it without breaking it. I was playing with some of my slopes, some of my clear windshield panels. So trying to figure out if I can build some kind of a ship, or I need to talk to our project coordinator because I might be able to use something like that for our next project we're working on. But that's about it. That and then, like I said, that game board I was working on, that's pretty much about it. I mean, and then of course, like I said, playing with a 48 by 48 base plate, playing with the stuff, you know. I need to figure out how to build guys once we, you know.
Yeah.
Once we figure that out.
That's going to be a challenge for everyone. The dungeon part should be pretty easy. I want to make it somewhat special.
Yeah, that's why, like you said, I mean, you kind of were talking like a weren't you talking like a plate types walkway, like tiles type kind of thing or something, kind of in terms of some kind of a
like you see with Dungeons and Dragons and miniatures and the little settings they have. So you have kind of symmetric squares as stonework in the flooring.
That's something,
No, way more clever than that, though.
Well, no, that was just sizes. That was 4x4 plates and 8x8 plates.
Now the character is going to be pretty big, so I'm thinking it's going to be like 11 studs by 11 studs for one stone rock.
Oh, okay.
So you make an 11 by 11 ish stone rock, build it sideways so you can do some rounded corners differently.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then
or curve it. Yeah. Actually, yeah, and then with maybe a curve, kind of a two or something. Yeah, that'll be intriguing. Yeah. Well, you're right, because it'll be like you said. It could be 3-4 bricks high too, so you'll be deep enough to get that. Oh wow, dang, that's terrible, Larry. I feel bad for you. That's sad. Well, dreamers. Have you been keeping your carnival liability insurance up too? Because those places have accidents all the time. So
yeah.
I don't know. Larry? Has there been any accidents at that carnival? In recent memory, I can't remember if he's had any. He needs to have one. He needs to have. Well, with all the real ones getting stuck upside down, he needs one of those there where the kids hit it, and the button goes up and just stops at the top and just stops there. Kids go.
I seem to remember
it's broken. And be like, oh man, not again.
Last year there was a plague of what was it, bunnies or ducks or something that got loose.
I think that's safety is an option. Yeah. See, I think you need to have those buttons where he pushes and the ride, like in the circle, just goes to the top and stops. The kids go, the ride, it's broken. It's broken. Like, no, it looks like we've had an accident at the carnival. Whoops.
Puppies, that's what it was. Puppy horde. It was pretty good.
Well, we had the ice cream ones at Chicago over on Jim's layout. The ones that came through the portal that my guys were using to get grapes for the festivities at the roller disco. Oh. Let's see. Go over to here. Hit print screen. Back over to here. How these days I gotta update my computer. All right, new. Don't save. Paste. I'll hook two buttons up together so one makes it work and the other shuts it off. Have it at different ends of the buttons. So one kid thinks he's pushing for have it mislabeled for one ride, and it's like it's not working, and it's shutting off on other kids. They're both pushing buttons. There you just need needs a targeting system. One button kind of has one of the shooters kind of be pointing out towards the audience.
Nice printed tile right there. Look at that.
That's cool.
That's not D&D. I don't know what it is.
And is that on the dragon?
Yeah, it's on the dragon. I think it's on the saddle of the dragon.
Oh, is that the Goblin Masters elf set? Is that what you're building?
Yeah.
Pretty sad. I know.
Goblin King, evil dragon.
Yeah. I know the dragons well. I have a boatload of the water dragons. I need to figure out how to use or sell. But if I sell them, I got to find the 18 to 20 bag twos that should have been with all those dragons I opened, and I can't seem to find those. I don't know where they all went to. Not good.
Not good.
Not good.
So what do you have? You have some elves sets?
Yeah. I opened for the castle. I opened 18 water dragons at one point. The one Milwaukee show that I went to in 18, I left.
Did you pull out one piece or something?
Well, no. When I opened the dragons, I built all the dragons, but all the bag twos that had all the extra parts, I probably threw them somewhere. So
what's in bag 2? The figure?
It's like the rest of the build, like the little like landscape part of it, and like maybe the elf, maybe the whatever else was part of that set. But in the end, not all the water dragons also have their stickers either. So I should have instruction manuals with stickers too that I could sell, and they can decide they want to apply them. Milwaukee show in 18, I had left half of my troops behind for the Brick World show in Milwaukee. When I got to Omaha, I'm like, oh, now I know why the van packed so well. I left my 2 boxes of all my spool holders of troops. I was using the thread spool holder cases that Joanne Fabric sells to hold all my guys, and so I had 2 of those boxes full of ice bears sitting in my closet that didn't make the trip, but I had a box with like the dragons and stuff, so I ended up putting lots of dragons on, and I had a little bit of forces, so it worked. But it's gotta go talk about vintage Lego. Well, have fun, Mayo. The closest I had, and I already took it out to storage, was that set 570 that I had, the original fire station from when I was a kid. So, but
yeah, we're talking about
vintage
20.
We keep, you know what, Dreamers, we keep asking StreamYard, especially for our Dungeon Master, for the mute all button. They still haven't given us that yet, but we keep hoping one of these days they'll give the master person behind the streams the ability to mute everybody for whatever reason, in case we need to. Stop the phones! Stop the phones! Easy attack. Get that to actually shoot it what.
I'll just cast a cloud of darkness and silence over you guys.
That would work too. Raging. Okay, well, actually, I can cut this. Cut this. Yeah. See, I get. Oh man, what was that? I didn't want to do that. Yeah, you get 4 of the. What is going on here? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's do this. This.
I think that's 1, 2, 5. I should go check the front door, see if I have a package.
A package?
I ordered
Oh, shoot. That's
something that might come as soon as tonight. Before it gets too late.
Cool.
Let's see what happens. I'll be right back.
Cool.
We should be here. I don't think we're going anywhere quite yet. So I need that. Do this. I need to cut I forgot my hit points went down, so I gotta open this. Cut. Paste. Just trying to figure out if I got everything I need there on that page. Let's see if this works. Yep, that one. And oh wait, why is there 3 pages?
Get my dice ready.
Okay. Read only mute button. No. I mean, in the end, I think sometimes a mute all is good for just any stream. I mean, if we got the ones where we got lots of people, we just want to mute everybody. I mean, obviously, if we play a video, it mutes everybody automatically. So maybe that's what they're thinking. Just play a video and something in the branding, and it'll do it. The new ending video goes up to is now 3 minutes. So we are truly over 5 minutes between beginning and end. 4, of course. D&D weeks. I gotta update the ending for non. Delete that one. Rename. It is. That. I'm just trying to figure out what I need here. So I'm not getting much building done. I brought like my I brought the Chima set. I brought the I actually kind of was thinking this one might be kind of cool to figure out how I can mod the kitty to some kind of a an animal for the ice bears or stuff. I might have to play with that and look and see how I can mod it color wise or something.
Anything fun at the front door, Jesse?
No, not yet.
Nothing at the front door.
They'll definitely be here by next session.
Just like maybe a set or something.
I ordered a dice and a t-shirt.
Mm. Oh, I need all that. Jeez Louise. Description. Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
What are you thinking of Secret Invasion so far, Jesse?
It's okay. The last episode was a nice little twist.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think that it wasn't a big surprise, but
No, not completely, but kind of. One character is not dead, and another character is dead. At least for now.
right.
I'll probably stick with that. And we'll have a new Super Scroll.
Yeah, and and I'm the one wearing the shirt this week too.
The Hinkle.
Yeah.
Got the energy.
We're saving it. We're saving it for later. We're saving that special energy we need to make it through 3-4 hours of D&D. We save it. We let it build up till later. So
I hope that Mel's taking a nap today.
that or the new tank at some point will have to prove his worth, I guess. Except I haven't been found yet, so
I was actually just thinking about Kevin a couple hours ago because we were talking about the current, basically, the guy who's doing Kevin's old job.
What Kevin's old job for what?
With Lego.
There isn't one. It doesn't exist.
Well, what it's turned into now. I mean, it may not have the same title, but
no, I think the only thing that exists now is Sarah's doing the board. I don't think there's anybody doing that I'm aware of. Not like what he did, anyways. I mean, otherwise they would have been in Chicago. I didn't see anybody. The only person I saw was Sarah, and
there were two people in Chicago.
Well, if they're doing his job, they do it. I mean, 1,000% worse than he ever did it. I mean, because I never saw him, and they never introduced himself. They didn't do a panel that I was aware of. So, I mean, he did a panel.
Oh yeah,
The only person I saw was Sarah, and she walked by, and didn't even say anything. So I mean, she's all I know is she does is she manages the LAN boards, which is the Lego Ambassador Network, which is
right.
That's always been there. But in the end, I mean, and she walked by. So I mean, if she was even doing anything like that, she would have said hello to people as she walked by. She was just like, oblivious to everything. And I actually left her figure, and otherwise I would have brought her figure with me. I kind of laughed. I was like, oh, she was there. I should have had her figure fighting somewhere. But yeah, as far as I know, I mean, they dissolved them. I mean, I don't think, because I think they dissolved all the areas, because unless they just got rid of all those people and grabbed new people, which is possible, but they aren't. I don't think they do exactly what. I mean,
no, not exactly. And to that point, the guy that I'm referring to is doing his best to dismantle stuff.
Dismantle stuff?
Oh yeah. They're cutting down the number of shows that are recognized AFOL events. He's the same guy that changed our tier level for our LUG, and when we submitted our request for reconsideration, it came back denied, but was never reviewed. So, Kevin must know who I'm talking about. I don't think I'm going to say his name in such a public forum. But we can discuss how you feel about, if you think Lego's direction has changed as far as AFOL are concerned.
I just saw something somewhere that they actually finally said that they're now including, or one of the websites posted somewhere that they're including everybody as AFOLs, even the ones that are truly just adult builders that truly aren't the fan. Because I would say the fans are truly the fanatical ones, and then the builders are the ones that they're trying to sell all these big sets to, not the AFOLs, because the AFOLs would ask you for a lot of different stuff than what an adult builder who really doesn't know the brick from the set from anything. So they just like, hey, cool, a Titanic. Wow, that's pretty neat. I'm going to build that and put it on my shelf because I love the Titanic movie and I like the history. Whereas the AFOL will be like, well, that might have some cool parts that I can use for, my Edmund Fitzgerald I'm building that's going to be, 20 feet long. I could probably buy like 5 Titanics and use the parts. I think there's two separate. So trust me, I'm an AFOL. I can't even afford half the sets that are out there now. I'm like, without my employee discount, I don't even hardly look at those anymore. I'm like, I can't.
Lego doesn't love anybody as much as they love the people that just buy up all these sets. They don't give a crap what you do with the parts after you buy the set.
Yeah.
Even if you make something really cool. Okay, kids, lie down.
It's just one of those things where I just think there's a difference. To be grouping them together, You can do it. To me, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's truly two separate groups of people with two different objectives.
Mm-hmm.
But that's me. But my views are always.
I also seem to love the content creators a lot.
What was that? I guess I missed that.
They love the content creators a lot because they're doing all their marketing for them.
Oh, we do when we build sets and stuff. So, he's at Springfield Comic Con. Mercenary flew from Denver to be there. Oh, cool.
Very cool.
Oh, Mickey got something from Hinkle. Cool. The Tale is Old as Time musical number. Cue the tales. Yes. Sorry, I don't have that up there. I'd probably like the one that Fazoom and Bricksmith and those guys play, the wah wah wah. No, that's the one I want. That's the more probably appropriate term.
Yeah, you need some short videos now.
Yeah, it's just like wah wah wah. Yeah, that's what I'd say. That's what I would say.
I don't really. I mean, I think when there's a new one, it's all right. You see the same person, the same video over and over and over for a $2 donation. Just
yeah,
I don't really get it. We're not monetized here, so we don't really.
Yeah, I'm not either. It'll be a while before we get there, so. Not we do this for the sake of fun and enjoyment and hanging out with our friends.
That's it.
Gotta have something to do on
I like the no pressure format because you see channels burning out. Cali Brick Click, it's their last episode tonight.
Which one? Who's?
Cali Brick Click. Shy Time.
Shy Time, really?
Yeah. Well, the show that was him plus Ninja and Claire.
Oh, okay.
He'll still do his own content, but like this is Friday Night Bricks, but Hope Castle would not go away. And then Good Morning Brick World went through a big change.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, TJ and Amber Lai are out.
Oh, I didn't know TJ left too.
Yep. And Doc's been gone, so basically Hive's starting over.
Wow.
With new
Good
guests.
Morning Brick World. Yeah. I always like to make sure I have the space in there so that we don't anger the one person who does have that trademark, that word. So that's one thing I always laugh about that one is it's like, as long as that one doesn't get too big, to where they put those two words together.
Right.
Otherwise, you have a large show that's been around for, 15, 16, 17 years? I mean,
yeah. Well, he didn't even know when he started it, so I think it was just an innocent. He just picked,
and that's why,
I picked Brick Universe, but I knew Brick World was out there, or I picked Brick Galaxy because I knew Brick World was out there and Brick Universe was a thing. So.
Oh yeah, that's the goal is you use names that, that you like, that and that's why I kind of picked the Friday Night Bricks, knowing that I'm competing against, any of the future builders, they're all going to be in high school at one point in time, and you're going, Friday Night Bricks. I like the, Friday Night Lights. Your Friday night, it's date night, but it's kind of. I always have that joke. I'd love to have a couple young kids, in some kind of in a stadium, kind of watching their team playing, but have like an earpiece in. And having us say something super funny, and they're laughing, going, "This isn't funny. Our quarterback was sacked." It's like, "Oh no, I'm laughing. I'm laughing at the Lego stream. I'm listening in this ear. I mean, holy crap, and just kind of, be like, it's not all about what's in front of you. There's always other things going on in life, and you always try to multitask the best you can. So,
yeah. So,
Nobody in the community ever gets mad when others use their names for their things. Never. Wow. As long as it's good, as long as it's good advertising. If it's bad, I mean, well, somebody might get mad. Free advertising is never bad. But.
And then the flip side, I'll say, is there's a couple of new channels. AFOL After Dark is
that's a pretty good show. I've checked it out a couple times. It's just at a really bad time for me to watch.
Yeah.
Saturday
When
night.
is that? When is that?
That's Ben's show, and Cody's there, and Taco's there. And the other gal, I can't remember her name.
Jody's been on there a lot. She's Minnesota. Lady Lego Life or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a 18 plus show. They don't hold back. They don't hold back on drinking and mouthing off and stuff.
Yeah, it's a not safe for work show.
It's a not safe for work.
I mean,
show.
if we go late, I mean,
it's Taco Girl.
Taco Girl. What's her full handle?
She's from Lego Masters.
Yeah, she's season 3 Lego Master.
She just goes by tacos, like not even brick tacos.
We just call her Taco.
Can I get a show? New kids. Oh yeah, that's right. He's got. There's got that. They got the new brick. What's the name of it? What's the title of that one again, Kevin? I know. I'm not. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Relaunch.
Kevin, you could probably actually come on the show and promote.
Is that book. Brian Bricks O'Brien? I saw Bricks O'Brien's video.
We would totally let you come.
With the little penguin sneaking up on him. It was so funny.
So funny.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
I think it was pro gamer tips for making friends.
Yeah.
So Kevin, you doing art for that probably? Because I think that's
probably. I did count. Yeah. Pro gamer's guide to making friends. I mean, yeah. I mean, you're always welcome to come on and, draw if you like, if you're working as late as you are, you are a skillful person, I mean, hopefully eventually the guys will wear the rest of their shirts. Maybe we'll all get another matching set for the posters and such. I need to make some new ones and distribute them. So, but I like the JK Brickworks. Did you guys see that shooter he had that uses the missiles?
Oh yeah,
that was wow. I was like, now if I could line that up sideways for like battle boats, that'd be pretty cool. 150 rounds. I'm like, I'm gonna hit something, guys. I think I'm gonna hit something. Gosh, yeah, I'm an hour and 20 minutes in. Do I even pull something out and build it?
I was gonna say,
I've been working on my cheat. I got my cheat sheet.
Yeah, your cheat sheet.
Two pages, front and back.
I want to finish this dragon before I prep for the game. So hopefully I finish this.
He's secret book spreads right now. Okay, so he's drawing secret stuff. So he wouldn't be coming on drawing paver bricks tonight, I guess. So that was the inside joke. Hey, you can always come on and draw like paver bricks, and sidewalks and cool driveways. It's all bricks. I mean, it's a different kind of brick,
Oh,
no. I don't think my dice tower is going to use these. I found my Munchkin dice. I got these guys. I got some nice D6s here. I think they'll get stuck. Yeah, they'll get stuck. I'll break that.
no.
That'll get stuck too. Those are too big. A big hit with the construction crowd. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Yeah, let's see there. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I need. I don't think so. This guy's a little bit easier to play.
You guys gobble up some of those white masonry bricks that were on the pick-a-brick wall? Do you have those out there?
I got somebody from my group. We had our meeting last Sunday. He picked me up 3 cups of the rock pieces. One cup of the white fences, and then in there was like a few of them. The other day he picked me up a cup of the white palisade bricks, the log bricks. So I'll use those in something. But yeah, somebody in Milwaukee. I still watch the Facebook one once in a while. I need to conserve money though. I'm trying to sell more stuff. I need to update my Facebook. My Facebook's getting I think it's got 1,000 clicks on my current listing, and I had like half a dozen people contact. I tell them yes, it's available, and then no. The biggest thing I think now is everybody keeps asking for phone numbers. I'm like, no, I'm not giving you that. So that's why they created Messenger, so you can message. The phone number just all it tells me is they're using it for mischievous purposes that I'm not going to go into on live.
I saw a post of the people at the Mall of America Lego store stocking said pieces. I just saw a picture of the box, the cart of boxes. So they are stocking those pieces. It's something I could do tomorrow. Maybe see what's left.
Kevin, I'm trying to get top dollar, man. Top dollar on all my stuff. I'm not trying to do the Kevin Hinkle, sell it as fast as I can to get out of the hobby.
Liquidation sale, the longest liquidation sale.
in one of those things where it's just I'll get rid of the sets and then I'll just buy parts. The sets. I used to buy the sets for the parts, but then realized, well, I can get a different way. Or I got it for the figs and realized, well, once I got the ice bears, I'm like, oh crap, now I don't need all these Star Wars guys. I don't need all these Western guys. I don't need all this guy. I don't need all this. And so in the end, it's one of those things where, in the end, it's, everybody wants Star Wars, and I've liquidated the battle packs pretty hastily over the years. And now they've increased in price. They're kind of hard to just buy them. I kind of watch for one on sale, but I haven't seen them. I see them on sale, and then I don't pull the trigger, and I go back, and they're gone. So, there was sale stuff this week, and I kind of just was looking at it like, no, I'll pass. And so, yeah, the ice bears were your gateway drug. Well, I did win $7,000 bowling, and so when I won $7,000, that opened up the floodgates to get, over the 100,000 clear plates, ramp up the ice bears and stuff like that. So in the end, that's what really did it. Otherwise, it'd be the Purple Horde still guarding the castle. It was that influx of cash that kind of changed. And that's how
you win the lottery, huh?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I keep playing the lottery. I can't win anymore. I can't win.
Kevin's kind of sitting on a back to if you sell your sets.
Yeah. Well,
you'll have probably $9,000. Yeah.
Well,
even if you liquidate them,
each listing is at least probably, in terms of what I'm asking, probably close to 3,000. But as we saw, like Chicago, they got like 1,100, something like that, $1,100, something like that. In the end, I dropped everything. A lot of stuff got dropped at least probably almost 10% on everything, pretty much. So.
All right, ready for a show and tell?
Because I'm not that good. My national average is only 172. So on the pro shots, my average is terrible. I had that up. Larry, did you do it too?
I know we did it at the same time.
Pretty good mixel joint articulation. 2 joints there on the wings.
2 joints?
Fully down. like that, and then you can actually twist just this like knuckle of one under there. There's two ball joints in there, so you can do that and that, and get a nice like flight pattern or something. Tweaking those wings out. That's pretty good, actually. Then you can put the Goblin King.
It only has the 2 rear legs, though, right? It doesn't have any front legs, right? It's just 2 legs.
Standing up, I guess, is his. There's a little.
That's a little weird.
Cage here to put behind him. Yeah, I think he could sit down in there, but he's standing. But the legs too, pretty good articulation. You can walk them and move the toes, push the feet out, the ankle a little bit. It's not the most prettiest dragon or whatever, but for a lime green elves set, for the colors you get, if you wanted to do something different, because that's that what do you call that green? It's like
it's bright yellowish green.
Yeah. It's kind of different. So that plus these cute characters, you can't go wrong there.
Right?
Yeah.
So look out, guys. Dragon, bright yellow green dragon coming at you tonight.
That could be bad.
The Goblin King, he could be in the Fey realm.
Maybe.
I don't like the sound of that.
I got to prep for the game, so taking me off the big screen, and I'm going to put some of this stuff away and take out the dice tower. Get ready.
Get to work, Jesse.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be in here holding down the fort.
You get this ready.
Add one more thing to the cheat sheet. Let's see here. Nice dragon. Yeah. In the end, it's kind of one of those things where the dragons are cool. That's why the elves dragons. That's why it's hard to liquidate some of those sets I got because I bought for the dragons. So I have the blue, the water dragon. I still have Smog. I have that one big set. I almost need to just get rid of that because I thought we really used Smog. Used them once or twice. And of course, I traded one of the green dragons to one of the old employees at the Colorado Mill store back in the day, back in the early days when I was there, 2009, 2010. I had the Shipwreck Hideout, which I did end up selling at one of the shows in the last couple of years. Decent money. But I had 2 troll warships, and I pulled the green dragon out of one of those to give trade to someone for that Shipwreck Hideout, and green dragons were so much money. It's crazy. So I have a troll warship without a dragon and another troll warship that's built. So most of that old stuff's got built. And the only thing I think I have is a royal castle that's not been built, that's really kind of sitting back there. And the Vladik Fortress that I actually tried selling. I really wish they'd bring back more of that stuff. That's the one thing. Actually, I don't know if anybody saw that Facebook post. Somebody's been building, was showing off some of like the combine from farming, and I was like, and I made the post. I was like, yeah, wait for Lego to really do a comprehensive city farm line. These little rinky-dink ones they try. The last one was pretty subpar, but I really haven't been buying much city stuff, lately. I haven't been buying much of anything other parts. So, Larry, what'd you work on tonight? I didn't even see. Were you working on anything, or you just kind of?
You know what? I took a week. No, I say I took a week off from Lego, and yet I probably sorted every day. But I've been working. I've been working on nothing today. The end. I went through and because I had 3 pick-a-brick cups full of mixed dots from AFOL day, and I spent so many ridiculous hours sorting all of those little tiny pieces. I finally got them all put into my system, but it made me have to reorganize like all my drawers, because now I have an entire cabinet that is just dots now, which I never thought I would really need until somebody made me do a mosaic. Jesse.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bunch of dots too I haven't used. Actually, a lot of the extra packets those are what I've been using to kind of I use those to donate when I donate them away type stuff. I'll use those because I bought a bunch of the sale the watch type stuff, the wristbands, and so I bought a bunch of those at one point cheap on sale, and so that's where I will do that. So but I have some of those too sitting around. I mean, I have lots of the dots and whatnot. I mean, obviously, like I said, I'm kind of some of my big taller drawers. I was pulling stuff out today, kind of moving stuff around so I can because I've got a rough sort. It's funny because I was doing that. You saw me playing with those plates and stuff. I have the big tall stack drawers, not the 3 high you see in Walmart, but I've got like the 6 drawer or the 7 drawers, and so one of them is full of plates, and so I got like the angle plates, the 1x, the 2x. I get down to the 4x plates. It's one of the big bins. It's full, and I still have 4x plates scattered all over Tarnation. It's just, I mean, in the days when I shopped at the old mills, when Hinkle would say, "Hey, guess what? We got grab bags out today." I'm like, "Oh, okay," And I mean, I bought so many of those, and they must have had tons of plates because I don't know where I got all these plates from. I mean, unless I was filling a lot of those holiday boxes full of plates. Because I know I didn't do clear plates. I stacked, I think, one year, like the holiday boxes. Oh, those are awesome. But, I think I stacked it one year with clear plates. I'm done. That stuff took too much time to do that. I mean, I love when I first met Judy Payne from Minneapolis, a member of Jesse's Lug up there. She's like, "Yeah, were you around when they had the big pick-a-brick box? The buy your pick-a-brick in a big box?" I'm like, no, I wish I was. That would have been kind of cool. But yeah, she had a bunch of those, I guess. So, but yeah, cases of brick at one time. Farm and grab bags.
And where is Wagner?
I don't know. Hopefully he'll be there tonight. I mean, he's one of the magic users out there. Since the other one's
we need all hands on deck tonight, man.
Since one is deceased, and hopefully this other person will make an appearance tonight at some point. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything else. I did all features. I did that. Actions. Did that. Just want to have a nice cheat sheet. So I've got stuff I don't even necessarily have to have beyond open. So, I mean, I got, aren't you? Yeah. My wizard is dead. Yes. Oh, am I missing it? Should I be doing this, Kevin? Is this what you're saying? I should be doing this and then do this? Yes.
That was pretty funny. Kevin, are you going to hang out and watch us play tonight?
Yeah, I'm hoping he'll work me into. We talked about it last night, post show last week. We had a little bit of post show where we talked briefly about how I could work myself in. But Hinkle, I mean, in the end, I mean, if my rest of my co-hosts wear these shirts, would you be, how much more do I have to contribute to the Patreon to get you to sketch them in their purple shirts? Hey, it's Guinness. What's up, Guinness? Guinness. Oh. So Guinness looks like he's psyched for some D&D tonight. I'll be one level back. Well, I'll be one level back. The new one, my new Goliath Barbarian. I gotta get that voice.
Jesse, are you gonna give our new Barbarian any magic weapons or anything? Since we all
I don't need. I don't need magic weapons. I just need power and force. I'm going to beat the living crap out of anything I see. I'm ferocious. I'm a barbarian. Magic weapons. That's for wizards.
Okay, play down.
Oh, there he goes. Guinness is going to lay down. Guinness. I take it you have the earpiece in, so he can't hear what we're saying. So he can't hear what we're saying.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I need a magic weapon to hit my ranger with. Yes. When I throw I need a magical throwing axe. So when I throw it and I miss, I hit it right between the eyes. Oh, here, let me pull that out of your head for you. Sorry about that.
Don't give him any ideas, Jim.
Well, Bricklock, maybe I need to be a dungeon master one of these days,
I just think I might drive everybody just a little bit crazy. Just a little bit. I don't know, but just a little bit.
Wow, Reed does voices. Oh, there he is.
Use the force, my young Padawan. Ooh, my cop, your head. You lost your head. Shame on you. Oh, my God, that's terrible.
I was a little slow on that uptake, Jesse.
Again?
Always.
I can't show it and look at the same time.
Well, hopefully the party members are going to give me a really nice freaking nice mausoleum
again.
Oh wait, put her back up there. What? That's scary, bitch.
What? Oh, she's freaky. She's a freaky. She's a freak of nature there.
It's that Vorpal sword. And now that Jesse knows how to use it and roll for it.
I made a warlock for myself.
So you want to be you're a drow warlock? That's weird. What are you doing with him?
Pack of the Tomb. My Book of Shadows.
Is that for when Kevin takes over?
Yeah.
And what's your alignment? How do we deal with you? That's what I want.
You guys are Chaos Crew. What do you? I fit right in. You're the weirdo.
Yeah, I'm a toddler killer.
Well, Hinkle, I was always waiting to do, Aces Wild, that other movie. I was ready. I could have been like, read this part, read this part, read this part. I could have done them all.
I think I like Jeff's idea.
You want the bugbear steaks?
We're basically going to loot your body and leave you to the animals, the fey animals, to dispose of. Recycle your body. It's the circle of life.
That's not good. I mean, if you guys might need a wizard resurrected later on that can do some serious magic, but that's okay. Yeah, you can. I mean, you should at least
now by
cover
serious magic. What? I mean, come on now.
Hey, if you wouldn't have left me defenseless, I mean,
I
was going down. I mean, we had two groups, I mean, all the weak ones are in the back getting pummeled, and the strong ones are, hitting something they can't actually hit and do any damage to. So that makes so much fun. So
all I know is I didn't lose a single hit point, and took her out. So I'm just a
well,
ranger.
see what's wild is
ranger.
So I didn't go too easy on you guys then.
What really needs to throw us
or
off.
I didn't go too rough on you if you didn't
we
even
killed the boogeyman, but that was the night our DM rolled so bad you wouldn't even thought he was a dungeon master that night.
That was the night I thought somebody was gonna die because you totally. I mean, that was another night where he kind of was like, "What do you guys want to do?" And Troy's like, "Let's go after that boogeyman we didn't finish off." I was like,
"Yeah,
okay."
And thank God you rolled low. I mean,
that was unplanned, but at least he went back to a story that I'd already prepped.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, in the end, Jeff, I mean, when there's no melee characters by the 2 magic users and somebody sneaks up on us, you're all dead. I mean, in the end, any game I play, any magic game I've played, if you leave the magic users defenseless, they're going to die. I mean, they just will. I mean, unless their magic is so powerful. But.
So I picked a magic user.
Nice.
I mean,
I put the gargoyle face under my hood, but it's my sig fig.
We won't have to worry about it.
So
I'll be going first.
I will be using my Dungeon Master sig fig as.
That's cool. What is that base you've got him on? Is that an aftermarket piece?
Yeah, it's an aftermarket hex. I have a few of these to play D&D cool. Or Brick Wars. I haven't got my Brick Wars book yet. Just some stuff I pre-ordered. Yeah, these are pretty nice. So you don't want to stud it in. You need a little base plate to move these guys around. So came up with that today, and then if Reed becomes the Goliath Barbarian, I thought an ice bear without the bear head looks pretty menacing.
Oh, damn. That is pretty cool looking.
So without the bear mask. We didn't use the map, Jesse. Reed's.
Yeah, because the black square was immune to fire, hide in the dark squares. Any creature saying white square is immune to necrotic damage. Ding, 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 ding.
That's what kept
somehow that scared you guys.
The necrotic damage.
I told you
somebody was
distracted the big lesson learned. The big lesson learned from last week is don't piss Jesse off by not using what he built.
I mean, I almost had a drum roll.
Being smart by we're like, oh, that looks too complicated.
I literally, I think, did a drum roll for "Here Comes the Map," like a Matt Mercer presentation.
Yeah, you did, and we're like, nope.
I just needed somebody to be the, this Lego map brought to you by.
Should have. I mean, in the end, we listened to one person who we were all distracted by the fight, by the shot. So I mean, that was
sorry. I'm learning to adapt, and I want you guys to go off the map, but I kind of need to figure it out as I go how to do that, and it's hard to do during combat.
We just need to basically
here's a combat map. Fuck that.
Just need to be listening, because obviously, like you said, I mean, the squares had special meaning, and in the end, like you said, if we'd been standing in the certain squares that we needed to stand in, I mean, we'd probably been a lot better off. I mean, like you said, I mean,
yeah, I gave you all. Yeah, here's a map with a bunch of bonuses. Anyway, I will.
Got a question from Hinkle.
What's my biggest learning so far? Oh, man. Learning a lot of lore. Learning to tell stories. I am not a storyteller. I'm a game mechanics. I told you guys, I went into this thing, and so not that I had a fear of trying it, but I knew I'm an engineer. I am not a artist, so to speak. So telling stories and creating that theater of the mind, like you're saying, Larry, is a big challenge, and I'm learning to talk, I think, or tell stories. Storytelling, I'm using a module and telling a story out loud. And it's funny. I wonder if people read books and adapt as they read to their children. Like, oh, what's under what happens next? And you make something up.
I mean, and that's it. I mean, it's having all that stuff out there. And that's the stuff I like actually. But this is your game. You're the one to do it. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't mind doing Dungeon Master. At some point that'd be kind of fun.
Oh, you can all take a turn. I love it.
Yep. So, in the end,
Larry's practicing. Larry can have a turn.
Yep.
I just want to play. So I just knew if I wanted to play with a group of friends that I already know, instead of join some random stranger table at the local game store, somebody's going to have to learn how to play first. And I know other people in our log and stuff that have invited me, like not like come this Friday or whatever. Like they're just like kind of an open-ended, we should get together kind of thing. Yeah, Kevin, you're right. That's gonna help me my creativity outlet, my storytelling through sculpting with Lego. Even with the superheroes, I was doing a lot of architecture and not really worrying about the story too much.
And kind of making all my different pages here. So I know what I'm doing.
I know this. I mean, storytelling is it's just describing. I mean, in a DM role, you add the color and the flavor. Just the more you describe, the more flavor there is.
Yeah. So I'm still struggling because sometimes I'll just show you the character. Here's what it looks like. That's the engineer minded of my, like, I have a picture right here in front of me, but I need to try to describe, and I'm describing them a little bit, or at least announcing some presence. But I'm eager to get to the combat and just that game mechanics. So I sometimes don't take my time with the descriptives and need to embellish some of those a bit more.
Especially on the, how do you want to do this?
Well, that's up to you. I mean, I could do that.
Well, because I mean, if you listen to, watching Critical Role, he'll say, how do you want to do this? And the player will say, okay, I'm going to, last week, I'm going to shoot her through the heart. And then Matt will then go, okay, so you do this, and the arrow flies, and it pierces her heart, and she does this, and kind of, elaborates on what actually happened. And that's the storytelling. That's just that's the description part.
Yep. So I haven't been doing that because you guys have been doing a really good job of describing the whole thing. So I guess I can try to piggyback that, and we'll see what happens.
Cool. Well, I'm going to need to take a little break before we start playing the game in 11 minutes.
All right. I will leave this room and prep the next room and see you guys over there.
Cool.
There we go. There's my.
Reed, we're going to leave you for you get to close the show for the next 10 minutes. And
yes.
Everybody in the chat, come on over to Jesse's channel in 10 minutes.
A Badger Barbarian. Yes.
And before you leave, like and subscribe.
All right. Bye. Critical Bricks. Episode 18.
Yeah. I got the 5-minute video coming up, or 3-minute video. It's up to 3 minutes. We'll have a good session, Kevin. You know us. We'll have fun because we always have fun. Even if we die, we have fun. Yes, when because we had a special guest last week, and he threw me. Didn't he throw me? He threw me so well. He did so well. And then I died. Oh my gosh, I lost my head. Oh, terrible when that happens. So, yes. So Critical Bricks in 9 minutes, folks, over on Jesse's channel. For those people who got invites to the show, the link is to watch it is in the email. And for those people here, the link should be in the description below. As for stuff going on, we don't have really much going on. I don't have any really shows. I was supposed to go to Green Bay this weekend, but Chop had something else going on, so we did not go. Otherwise, that's where I would have gone. Actually, I finished early today. finished my route early today and could have left early and got up there and everything else. I mean, I like to go to Bay Beach, and the last time was might have been 2019. Was it pre-pandemic? Yeah, because I think it was pre-pandemic was the last time I was up there. And so the one girl, Maggie, who is in the Clover of Hope, has not seen that part of the castle since then. So I'm hoping she's still doing okay. I've not heard from her mom. I probably should email, but I really like that show. I wish I was going there. And then there's Sister Bay next weekend. I'm not going to that one either. I think the next show for me will be the Geek Craft Expo in Madison here. And then I'm trying to do a case at the Monroe Library for September. And hopefully we'll do like a Saturday show down there. Hopefully I will take my castle down there and set that up. I will be redesigning the Hope Castle for Brickworld 2024, hoping for a much more deeper layout from the base down. So it'll be, hopefully it'll be 3-tiered. So, I mean, hopefully the castle itself, the base of the castle will be, 3 feet tall, and then whatever's above the castle. So it should be interesting depending on who I get to collab with for that. Might still be Chimopalooza. I'm still waiting on the badge bricks from the owner of Brick Forge. He was going to make new ones. He didn't have them before Chicago. So hopefully we'll have some new ones for that. And then I just got to figure out what everybody wants to do for next year for collab. Theme is let's go exploring. So definitely my stuff will be, it'll go from whatever, maybe a foot off the ground, tiered up. That way kids can see into it. The goal will be to have the ice bears discover the badgers. So the badger tribe, which has been in a lot of the Hope Castle shows lately, will be truly discovered at that Brick World. So we'll see who jumps on the bandwagon for that. Another collab, probably go back to the size we had the year before. I'm hoping we'll see who's in for that. I need to figure out what everybody wants to do and how to do it. Might need custom tables built. We'll see. We'll see who's in it. But yeah, other than that, I mean, like I said, I was working on that Munchkin board. So for those people who don't know, I am a big fan of Munchkin, and they didn't have the Guy Hember from the owner of Crazy Bricks hasn't been able to travel with the Munchkin board, his Lego brick Munchkin board, in a few years. So I've been working on, I was building one the other day. So the cardboard one is to the left, and then the one on the right is the brick built one, and it's on two gray base plates. So it's pretty much got the same format as the other one. Only difference is I need to figure out how to set it up so that it'll probably start above ground and go kind of into maybe a mausoleum. It's got a little river running through there, through the dungeon. And then the last level will either be higher or super high, which will be like a gold treasure room. So, but I'd like to have one to take with us for Chicago. That's one of the games that usually is a pay to play. Usually those guys, Guy or Steve Jackson, if he comes, they'll bring swag, for the winners. And so I actually have played before. I am, I think, 0 for 4 or 0 for 5. Can't remember. I know the last time I did not play because we streamed it live. The last time we did it, I had somebody sitting in my seat and he didn't win. So I still ended up losing. I was kind of seeing if I had the picture. Yeah. So that was when we played the last time. And of course I was close, and actually I think I'm in the one where Guy actually took like all my stuff. I was like flying, and then he played something and took all my stuff, but that's, so it is a brick built. It's a brick built board. So his is pretty sweet. He's got a lot of stuff on it, a lot of Munchkin stuff. So I need to work on that. So that's something what I'm doing. And then the prizes were just kind of Munchkin stuff. And I have lots of Munchkin. I haven't even opened, but I have lots and lots of Munchkin. I brought Chicago this last year. We didn't use it. So, but yeah. Other than that, not much going on. We're probably pretty close. I might end up playing the video here because it's a 3-minute video. So we'll see everybody next week. Maybe I'll jump back in here. But here we go. Here we go.